watching ISTV English News. I'm Kate Mary. First look at the top stories. Dr. M. Nara appeals to people to vote for a candidate who can speak up in the parliament. Now the news in detail. Common candidate of CPI-led Left and Secular Alliance in the Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Dr. M. Nara, appealed to the people to use their wisdom and vote for a candidate who can speak up in the parliament on all the issues dogging the state. He made the appeal while addressing an election campaign meeting held at Basikong Maira ground yesterday. Dr. Nara further called upon the electorate to come out in large number to exercise their franchisee in the ensuing 16th Lok Sabha election to be held on April 17. He also appealed to the people to exercise their right to vote without fail in order to bring about a new and changed and developed Manipur. It is wrong on the part of some people to think that the Lok Sabha election is not that important. It is a very important election. The youth need to vote for the right candidate for future. The people must elect a candidate who can bring the truth and reality for Manipur, where corruption prevails widely and the end of the poor people's sufferings is nowhere in sight. People do not want any longer those candidates who are deeply corrupted and have no certainty in their political career and speak on short-term gains, and instead of thinking and working for the people, always think and work only for their kith and kin, Dr. Nara said. It is time people came out openly to vote for the right candidate, irrespective of party, and defeat the Congress, which is anti-poor and pro-rich, and to ensure that BJP does not come to power. Therefore, the electorate of the state must send two dynamic representatives to the parliament who can speak up on the floor of the Lok Sabha, Dr. Nara said.
BJP nattaba Congress nattaba anoba shasonama laihangani haibagi kaya nama semai maramdi moidi senjau paibagi kambuna support to party ne adana moidi economic policy se inakunba yokhatpa policy ne maramadu nani moina porche mamal control to ngamdri se ngamjung ngamoy maramdi senjau paiba karbar wala singi interest da moi license bi sendong tanbagi thabak adu ne ba aduna ngasi ekoi da leiriba policy se senjau paiba bu yokhatpa policy kawe lepak sikam khongjai tene masi chuthoma bonabada parliament da prajagi damak ta thamoi se na masu rangi se tamdu letana stable loina phire bhogdana pakistan te yaw rangi to kamtuna prajagi mihu koi bo thokro ki chomok ka choming ta ba masari palepon khangdaba kamuna stable lo government amapur yai.
An oblation ceremony of the Chingu Khoyom Sidaba Khwangzeng Lairemba and Chingu Khoyom Sidabi Khwangzeng Lairembi was held at the complex of the office of the Superintendent of Police, Imphal West, today. Various traditional rituals of offering prayers began from early morning. DGP Manipur Shahid Ahmed, IGP Range 1 Clay Khongsai, and many police officers attended the ceremony. With a view to saving and nurturing the Kombire flower, botanical name Iris Bakery, which was closely connected with the legendary love story of Borajao and Mainu Pemcha. The proprietor of Kombire Garden, located at Top Yairil Part, writer and playwright Sanato Ningthauza, is making all-out efforts to develop a garden where Kombire flowers are carefully grown in plenty. Sanaton, residing at Moirang Kampu, Makhalaikai, told the ISTV News that he is trying to preserve and nurture the flower in an area of some acres of land and spread awareness of the beauty and serenity of the flower. In the earlier times, these flowers used to grow in wild in plenty at Yairil Part. Now he is able to sell the saplings of the flower so that it may be grown far and wide. Sanaton further said that in 2007 he got just one plant of the flower, and since 2008 he has been trying to nurture the plant. Today it has been 7 years and the garden is full of blooming Kombire flowers. The flower blooms in the period between March and May. He is also trying to preserve many other indigenous flowers of Manipur such as Urirei, Madhabi, Singarei, Kusumlei, etc. About 6 to 7 people are employed in the gardening work. Moreover, a greenhouse has been set up. The Department of Tourism has recognized the garden as a tourism destination, and as such, a cafeteria is being set up, Sanaton said.
Sahi Tariat Sabsana Mapung Parakle. Laikol Sina Sambaki Maru Pandamdi. Yaran Patagi Mutkaraba, Manipurgi Tang Lavala Kalamo Riva, Ombiri Haribala Yasi, Hinghanduna, Manipurgi, Prazamiam da Lay Asigi Masak Tak Nanava, Mayam the Kangan and Navagi Pandamda, Sambaki Balakumi.
India has successfully conducted the night trial of surface-to-surface Agni-1 ballistic missile from a military base in Orissa, an official said. The missile was launched by the Strategic Forces Command as part of user trial from the Wheeler Island off the coast near Dhamra in Bhadrag district, 170 km from state capital Bhubaneswar. Agni, which has already been inducted in the army, uses solid propulsion booster and a liquid propulsion upper stage, derived from country's first indigenously developed ballistic missile Prithvi. They are all-weather and all-time weapon which can be tested anytime as per user's choice, Prasad added. Agni was first tested from the same base on January 25, 2002. Following 4 strong underwater signals in the past week, all has gone quiet in the hunt for the missing Malaysian airline, meaning the batteries on the all-important black boxes may have finally died. Despite having no new pings to go on, crews are continuing their search Sunday for debris and any sounds that could still be emanating. They are desperately trying to pinpoint where the Boeing 777 could be amid an enormous patch of deep ocean. No new electronic pings have been heard since April 8, and the batteries powering the locator beacons on the jet's black box recorders may already be dead. They only last about a month, and that window has passed. Once officials are confident no more sounds will be heard, a robotic submersible will be sent down. Bharatiya Janata Party MP Menaka Gandhi hit back at Congress President Sonia Gandhi's daughter Priyanka for saying that her son Varun was on the wrong path. Menaka said, "If serving your country is straying from the correct path, then let the country decide who has strayed." The remarks came in the backdrop of Priyanka Gandhi heating out at her estranged cousin Varun, saying that the BJP leader has chosen a wrong path and needed to be led in the right direction. Varun is a Gandhi who has lost his way. Priyanka, who accompanied brother and Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi while filing nomination papers in Amethi on Saturday, said during an address to party workers in Sultanpur. The Prime Minister's office will thank the North of Gujarat government and Chief Minister Narendra Modi for releasing the correspondence exchange with the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee after the post-Godhra riots in 2002. The information was earlier denied by the Central Public Information Officer of the PMO, Say Rejvi, citing Section 8 Clause 1 Clause 8 of the RTI Act without giving any reasons, which exempts information that would impede the process of investigation or apprehension or prosecution of offenders. The decision was overturned during the appeal before his senior Krishan Kumar, Director PMO, where the applicant had objected to the response of the CPIO, saying he failed to give German reasons behind denial of information. The RTI applicant had sought copy of all communications exchanged between the PMO and the Gujarat government between February 27, 2002 and April 30, 2002. The applicant had also underlined that the correspondence was 11 years old and was not likely to have an impact on the investigation, apprehension and prosecution of offenders. A 14-day workshop cum training program on women empowerment through Thang Ta has concluded at the auditorium of Huyen Lalong at Irilbung yesterday. Director of Art and Culture K. Sobita, member of Manipur State Commission for Women H. Piteshwari and many other personalities took part in the function. Addressing the gathering, Ningthaujam Indu said women are facing many problems in the state. Self-defense is very important. In the past, women used to practice art of self-defense, but it is missing among the women of this generation. The difference between men and women causes problems to the women folk. It is the right time for organizing such workshop cum training program. President of Manipur Truck Owners Welfare Association, H. Ranjit, has accused Deputy Director B.K. Sharma of Transport Department for all the issues caused with regard to the mismanagement in requisitioning and allotment of trucks for deployment of the 16th Lok Sabha election 2014. Speaking at a press meet held at the association's office at Mezorkul today, Ranjit further said the clarification made by the department in a press release is totally wrong. The association could not provide vehicles within March 4 as was demanded. The inability was due to the belated and sudden demand made by B.K. Sharma. The association could have provided the exact number of vehicles required by the DCs if the association had been informed in time. Director of Transport called up the association at the last minute and asked for 26 heavy trucks and 5 local trucks. On March 5, 31 trucks were asked to be provided. On March 6, 75 vehicle and local trucks, and on March 7, 2 heavy trucks and 1 local truck were demanded. It can't be believed that the Deputy Director went to the hill districts for requisition of vehicles. When he failed to get the required number of vehicles, 400 vehicles on the Imphal-Jiribam highway were forcibly seized on March 6. That itself is the proof of B.K. Sharma's mismanagement, Ranjit said. He cautioned the Deputy Secretary of Transport Department to be careful while giving rejoinder to the report submitted by B.K. Sharma. Records should be properly checked. A big controversy may arise if the reports are not carefully checked.
Deputy Secretary Transport the Matwagi President of the Transport Association, Mangonda Hajaningi section Pajana record yang view Aduga Laiba Madugi Sab Saba Asingba Wakum to Kanakanda press release or rejoinder press clarification to view Adu Natadana B.K. Sharmagi Wa Laroga Pangkong Pongagadi Pangching Chingogadi Hena Chopatana Lebak Mia Mamanda Yamna Soba Yamna Mimang Tokba Haiba Yamna Kunguina Batavama Transport Department the Tokani and then section view.
To wrap up the headlines once again, Dr. Emnara appeals to people to vote for a candidate who can speak up in the parliament. Well, that's it from me. Thanks very much for watching.